What is going on, guys? We are back with another video today, and we are doing another rebuild on Madden 21. This is a realistic rebuild of the Jacksonville Jaguars. Of course, our last rebuild we did of this team, which was a realistic, we had Minshew actually playing pretty decently well, but as we all know now, there's no question in the world that the Jaguars will be taking Trevor Lawrence, unless Trevor Lawrence, pulls some publicity stunt to, I guess not really even a publicity, I guess it's publicity, but it's bad publicity to get not drafted by them, try to fall down the draft a little bit. Even then, I don't even think he would. But, of course, the Jaguars, who have the #1 spot locked up with New York, I can't tell if I want to give them credit or not, because it's just it's so dumb, it is so dumb. It'd be kind of funny if the Jaguars just win against the Colts just because they're like, we have it locked up. We're just going to still make a show of you all. Regardless, though, of course, we have some re-signings. I don't know who they're going to re-sign in real life, but Sidney Jones might not be the worst re-signing for this team. I'll give him a 4-year deal. I'll give him a 4-year deal as in this is what... Ooh, Westbrook. Okay, I'll give him a 2-year, but 76 overall at 26 now. A little bit of a yikes. Cam Robinson. O-line's kind of rough, so I'm going to take him on a 2-year deal. I think the Jags keep him for 1 contract, and then they let him go. But yeah, not a lot of great players here. Aldrick Rosas, the man is not bad in Madden, but he just doesn't play well for me. And holy crap, could we not? Jesus. But of course, there's really not much more to it than to just finish the season and I suppose look at the awards. There's not really much we can do here. They do lose anyways. What? We didn't earn anything because we suck. But let's take a look at the stats. I suppose we all know pretty much the same ratings anyways. There's nothing crazy there. James Robinson, normal dev. If that isn't a star dev upgrade, that is harsh. Chark didn't really get that great of a season under the belt. O-line, I don't know if this is actually accurate, but it doesn't seem accurate. Looking at the defensive stats, yikes. The Jaguars were bad. The Jets just, have the name for it, but the Jaguars, man, they have an okay roster on paper, but apparently not. Yikes. Going to the Super Bowl, nothing more to it. Let's just get in there and just get to it. Washington versus Cleveland. Don't know how true that is, but, maybe. I guess. All right, the Super Bowl is up, and Browns win 35-26. No shocker there. The Washington football team doesn't even belong there. John Halapio. Okay. Trey Herndon, I feel like I'm just going to give 2-year deals, everyone, because I don't know how long it's going to take for us to get a good team. I want to keep the window open, just in case. It's a little hot in here. I want to get a little bit of coolness in. Just in case the free agency period, the class is nice or, we get some good draft picks. You don't want to be locked into some contracts you have to stick with. Speaking of things you don't have to stick with, you can like and subscribe. You don't have to stick around, but maybe think about doing it. I know, the sellouts are getting really bad, but if there's New Year's gift, thank you all, a good night. I don't even know anymore. Free agency, Juju is a bit of a drop-off in talent. I don't know if the Pittsburgh Steelers will let him go. He's kind of 50-50 for me. Doesn't always sign. To be fair, this would be my second attempt at signing him. Or second successful attempt at signing him. I think I'd be down to do it. I think Dede as a number 3 wouldn't be the worst case. And Juju Smith-Schuster, at worst, at least he can stream in Jacksonville. I don't know why that would matter to us. Hassan Reddick, ooh, that's a bit of a contract. I don't think so, buddy. I'm kind of curious to see how much are they actually giving him the deal. He's really fast. In a user league, I could see it, but here, I don't know about that. No, they are. They're giving him the full whack. Yikes. I still feel like Chason still has a chance, so we'll let him roll. We do have one of the best kickers in the league. We'll take that and run with it. Tight end would be nice. Robert Tonyan's a younger, better Eifert at this point. So, it's a good thing, but it's not good enough to make me want to, sign him. James Washington also does go to star development. We might be able to get, a late third off of the Bears. I don't know if they even have a late third at this point, but some sort of third round off of the Bears for Minshew. But, yeah, I mean, we have something to work with. Yeah, it's not the worst roster. For a 1-15 team, it could have been a lot better. Or worse. Damn it. So we did not get Juju Smith-Schuster, but we get Kevin King. We get Carl Joseph. Carl Joseph will be a starter. Kevin King as a backup. Juju Smith-Schuster probably still would have been nice. 24 years old. Plenty of time to develop. All right, we offered on more contracts a backup defensive end. We did not get Solomon. We got Alejandro Villanueva. He is a lot lower in overall, though. No to Gronk, which kind of sucks. No, yes to McMillan, which kind of helps us a little bit. And then Pouncey, no. Let me see a couple. We got a couple. We get Lazard Amenihu to change your name so I can read it. Got him. I'm sorry. Boston Scott as the final guy. All right, pick one overall. Should we trade this down maybe? Just kidding. Trevor Lawrence, obviously. 78 overall hit and should be X Factor. Number 2 in true talent. Is it Sewell that's above him? Pick number 19. I forgot this team had an extra pick. I think the Jets would be taking quarterback. I ain't gonna lie. I don't know how Fields is still here, even now. Still here. The Giants? The Giants are lucking out in all of these drafts. It's crazy. Looking at what is there. Ooh, Rondale. So I had a choice, or on my list, I had Rondale Moore and Bateman on there. I really don't know what this team would want more. Bateman seems more complete, but Rondale Moore seems to be better in these drafts. I don't know. I really don't know. Bateman or Rondale? I'm going to go Rondale Moore. I'm going to go for the guy that I know. Yeah, I was about to say I know, or at least should be star or better. I can't see. 96 speed, 97 excel. Thank you, Whole Day, to reorder. I love you very much. Let's go to our first pick in the second round. This should be a tight end from us. I'm going to be honest. This should be, but will it be? You have Leatherwood, who I believe is also star. Any other player we didn't expect to be there? Tywoman. His ratings aren't great here, but I think he's hidden. I don't know, though. Brevin. It's between Brevin, Alex, and Tywoman. Last time we passed on a lineman that we knew was hidden, we regretted it. DT, though. Please just be hidden. Just please. Oh, okay, so he is hidden, but man, is he a low overall in this roster. Oh, a lot stronger than I thought he was. Okay, I'm happy with it, actually. Way better than his, whatever grade was, projecting him to be. As far as this pick goes, I mean, we got some players, but I'm not, we don't have to go for any of the players that are there. So, pick 10. So, Pat goes to the Jets. If Brevin's there at pick 10, we'll take him. If he's not, it is what it is. We do have a tight end in the 5th round. We can maybe develop. I mean, his potentials look all right, and his combine grade was solid. The Lions, I was about to say, the Lions going to need another tight end? Of course they do. Why wouldn't they? Now, for our next pick, we have 2 mid-thirds, right? Now, we have a late and a mid-third. I think we can move this to 20-ish. Maybe 22, add a 4th round. This is looking like a really good class. That's all I'm going to say. We're looking strong. So we give them 160, Taven Bryan, and 42 for 52 and 84, which I think is fair. And whether it is or not, they landed a good player, Holland. Well, maybe we should have went for it. We could use a safety too. Of course, as far as what we need, O-line is one of the hardest positions to get in a draft. And I think, 23. If this guy's normal, if I got this wrong, this is bad. This is bad. Okay, hidden development, we got lucky, but 70 overall at 23, that's still maybe a question mark, I'm going to be honest. We might have to get a new draft class as well. We'll see if we can find one, because we kind of are getting a little cheesy out here knowing a lot of the results. This guy I don't think we've ever taken, but of course with his power move and his 40 time, his bench press, it's tough to pass on. So let's take a look at him, late 3rd. Daniel Falalale. If we move this to 10, and they're both there, we can use what we get from this to add to our 30th, or our 20th to move up and land both of the players, which would be clutch. But that's easier said than done. I don't know if they're both going to be there. Hell, they both might be gone. And that's exactly what we do with that 3rd round, though. We give Gardner Minshew to the Bears for pick 17. And honestly, we might just take the lineman right now. I know this class does have Falale as a low overall, but I think he should be hidden, so I'm going to go with him. And then we'll probably take the risk on that DT and trade up. Yeah, 66 overall, hidden development, looks pretty damn good. Nowhere near as the one, as good as the one we got in our Rams league, but still, hidden is all that matters. Well, kinda. It's probably going to take a long time still to get him going. 115 and 84, perhaps, to the Jets. Let's see. DT's kind of a big need for us. All right, 84 and 115, and Richardson for 66 from the Jets. I should have checked if all the teams I traded with weren't in our division, by the way. Okay, so the choice is between Aleem McNeil or Mr. Marco Wilson. Marco Wilson does look very good. I don't know if I want to pass on him either. We might actually take him with the 20th. We didn't land a tight end either. Brandt, top skills are great. Combine looks good. There's some really solid-looking players here. And if we play our cards right, we might be able to land a sick draft. Now, this guy probably does have normal, but if he's not, and he's not, this is a sick draft, dude. This draft's insane. Now, what is this? The up and down to reorder glitch. Hello? Do we risk it? Yeah, let's risk it to 17. Who is it that we want? Oh, Molden goes. Does that mean one of our guys were going to go? Marco's there. Did we miss someone? I don't think we did. I think we're set, actually. What about Caden Stearns? Caden Stearns is pretty decent, too. I think we're going to take Schwartz off the list. We got Rondale. Don't really need that much of a speeder anymore. I mean, I think we take Marco here, right? Or, no, the tight end. When is the tight end? Late 5th. We're going to go Mr. Marco Wilson. Really good top skills. Probably be our number 3 for the first year. Okay, maybe this class maybe does have a little bit too many star or betters. Okay, another hidden. Of course, I think I did mention in the past that he is supposed to go way higher in real life, I'm pretty sure. Of course, at this pick, I think Stearns is worth the pick as well. And finally, our first non-hidden development. I'm cool with it. He still has decent potential. Does he have enough to start year 1, though? That's another, that's a completely different story. I don't want to lose Brandt here. Maybe pick 10? We'll trade up to 10, I think. Ikior, that's a really good pick. Paulson Adebo. Call him Adebo all the time. Hopefully Brandt's still there, and he will be hopefully there. I mean, if they would have taken him, that would have been a scam. All right, so the Vikings, man, we are pulling some crazy ones in this one. No regrets whatsoever. I'm even willing to move on from next year picks. This is a fair one, right? There you go. A 5th this and 2 5ths next to go up to 10 in the 4th round. Maybe we overtraded a little bit, but it is, it's a whole round. Brandt Kuth. I don't even know, but we're going to take him. Another normal, but 72 overall. We could work with that. We could work with it. He is a little on the shorter side, 6'3", maybe just like a slow wide receiver, but we can definitely work with those ratings. As far as what's next, I mean, this guy is pretty good. Okay, there's some decent players here, actually, still. I think I want Monty Rice at least. Well, I don't know. We have, let me see. Who do we have at linebacker now? So we have Joe, Mama, Miles Jack, and Raekwon. If Monty Rice is under 23, which I'm almost certain he is, we may trade up for him still. 22, looking a little rough. As a normal, even if he's like 67, 68 normal, which I think he probably will be, that's not the worst to work with, right? Yo, this draft was OP. Like, we got way too much in this class. Don't get me wrong, the Jaguars are kind of set up for this next class in real life, but damn, we got way too much, I think. Yeah, I'm going to trade. Nah, not the Jets. The Jets we traded with way too many times. That's just not unrealistic. Can't trade with this team either, though. All right, at least they don't have any of our players. To the Buccaneers. I'm a 6th and a 7th next year. I think that's pretty fair, right? All right, let's take, I believe, Monty Rice, and I may want to trade up for that safety. Like, I don't really feel too great about Stearns. Monty Rice, the linebacker, we'll start him, and he could go up to star. Or he's already star. I swear he was normal. I was just happy with a 68+ overall that's young. But, I mean, he's definitely starting now. Yeah, let me know if you guys have any draft classes in the comment section for next gen. Because, of course, I've been doing these rebuilds on next gen. It may be getting a little too OP out in these streets, I'll be honest. But I'm pretty sure this class has changed. A lot of those players have changed for me. I'm pretty sure Rochelle was a 4th rounder when we first downloaded this, unless I'm thinking about a different class. We cannot go to this division. 2 7ths, that's not bad, right? They will take it. This has been a perfect drive. Imagine if this guy's hitting on top of it. Imagine. Just imagine. Leon O'Neal. We're going to take him. And normal development, 67 overall. Okay, now we have a decision to make. Him or Stearns. Stearns is a higher pick. So you typically want to start those guys, but we'll see. We'll compare everything. But yeah, I think after that class, it's safe to say we need a new one. It's safe to say. So Trevor Lawrence, I mean, I don't think I've seen a class so far in the last 2 Maddens now that hasn't had Lawrence as a superstar X Factor. And like I said, we're number 7, though. That needs to change. 7 is not a good look at all. Rondale Moore, you should be star, but maybe superstar, maybe he's X Factor. He was a mid-first projected player. And he is star. I kind of want like 10 or something. 15 for now. We'll change some numbers around. Jalen Tywoman, definitely, I mean, obviously a star. I was about to say definitely a star or better. Definitely a star. Could be superstar. No chance at X Factor, though. And he is superstar. That is a steal. Deontay Brown, one of these linemen could be superstar. I don't think so. But something Brown makes me feel like superstar. I can't remember if it was this. Yeah, it wasn't this guy. Somebody. Falale, I really don't need to check this. This is definitely going to be star. But we'll see. You never, I mean, I suppose. And he is star. McNeil. Jesus, the amount of players we got in this one. Like, obviously, Trevor Lawrence alone was enough to turn this team around in Madden, at least. But these players are going to make that transition so much easier. And then, of course, we did have a bit of a streak of normals near the end, but of course that's fine because we killed it throughout. And as far as Marco goes, another star. So really good stuff. Oh yeah, Monty Rice was hidden actually. Yeah, we didn't have much of a streak. It was a couple of players near the end, but Monty kind of crushed that streak and added his development. And there you go, star development. I like number 55 on him. Hey, there's a freaking hidden punter. Now we know another sneaky little hidden player, Drew Chrisman. Nice. All right, 78 overall team, which is not bad at all. Lots of youngsters on the starting lineup. Rondale Moore at number 2. Lawrence at number 1. Right guard, right tackle spot. Obviously low, but really, really high upside. Left tackle spot, Robinson. Jawan Taylor's kind of getting screwed over here, but he is normal, so I don't know. Defensively, Schobert, he's superstar development, but he's all the way down to a 78 overall. I mean, I'll take it, but it's kind of like maybe a position we need to upgrade. Cornerback, we do have a star development corner here, but Sidney Jones will be the starter for the year. Chason will be the starting right end. I mean, we're pretty much set. Like, we need a new middle linebacker in the future, probably. Safety, maybe at strong, but Stearns, we'll see how he goes. Cornerback, number 3, perhaps. Right end, maybe. Offensively, left side of the line, left guard, left tackle, maybe a new tight end. But, I mean, this team already has a lot of the key starting players in piece. They just need to get some seasons under the belt, and we'll find out if they are the answers or not. Or we're having a little bit of a shaky season, but comparing it to last season, it's not a bad one. And we don't make the playoffs. We do have a Chason breakout, and he's got a dev up. That is actually really clutch, especially if he did enough to get a dev up already. 8-8. You know, for 1-15 to 8-8, not bad at all. Little shaky of a start, then we can't climb back. Shaky, win 1, win, lost twice, 1-2. So, it's okay. It's, kind of expected. Trevor Lawrence already playing like an X Factor. Oh my. James Robinson, definitely not a great season. Chark, that's superstar. Rondale, close. Probably not, though. Kuth, I don't know what exactly it takes for a tight end to go up in dev, but maybe enough for star. Offensive line-wise, I mean, not bad, right? Brown was pretty damn good. Falale was better than Cam Robinson. As far as sacks go, Monty Rice with 115 tackles, 109 for Schobert. Sack totals, Josh Allen, superstar. Could go to X Factor. Chason, probably not superstar. Pick totals, Sidney Jones with 3. Yeah, nothing great in the pick totals as usual. Lambo missed 3 out of 18. That's okay. The rookie punter was pretty average. Kick return, punt return, nothing special. Looking at players of the year and all that stuff, I mean, Trevor's pretty high up there, right? Number 4, obviously the offensive rookie of the year. Defensive rookie of the year, Monty Rice. Nice. Second best QB for Lawrence. Best running back, you have Chubb and Hunt on the top 10. Filthy stuff. Chark with the best wide receiver award. So, I mean, even though we didn't make the playoffs, it was still a very successful season, and we should get some decent upgrades in overall and in dev. Browns back-to-back Super Bowls. Are they going to win it, though? And they look to have done so. Wait, did we forget to re-sign Chark? I totally forgot to do re-signings. Yikes. Let's do a 7-year deal for Mr. Chark. We could have probably saved so much money. Hopefully it's no one else. The punter was superstar. I think I'm going to give him a deal. Oh, that's a steal of a deal. Thank you very much. So, I mean, it was Chark, but I think Chark would have at least been 10 mil per year anyways, so it wasn't that much more. Everyone else, though, we'll let him go. So we got kind of lucky forgetting about re-signings. Jesus. 82 overall, which is not bad. Looking at devs, Chark went up. Kuth did go up as well, so star development for him, which is massive. Looking at the defensive side of things now, Monty Rice to superstar development. I will take that. Gotta love that. And I believe, oh yeah, Stearns as well to star. Nice. Not a bad season at all. I like it a lot. Okay. This team's looking pretty good already. All right, as far as free agency goes, we have about 60 mil to work with. Jair. I mean, Jair would make a great addition to the team. I just don't think we need him. Simmons, I mean, could get Simmons over. That's a lot of money. If we can get like a 5-year 40, I'll give it to him. But, man, Jair Alexander, the Packers may have some troubles re-signing him in real life. Could be a realistic move to see him in free agency. I don't know if I want to pay that. How much money is it? A 4-year 80. That's actually not that bad. I'll give a 4-year 65. Ryan Jensen, look at him looking like a boss out here. Ronald Jones wouldn't be a bad signing. I think that's a little bit too high, though, for a backup. Receivers, I think, are fine. They just need some more time. Scott, don't need him. Mcglinchey, I think O-line will be fine in the future. Mike Mcglinchey is not a bad signing here, actually. I'm going to give him a 4-year deal and trade Cam Robinson. If we get Mike, of course. We'd not guaranteed it. Oh, Ronnie. I want him. I've had to pass on Ronnie Harrison so much. He's coming back. All right, here's the moment of truth. I see one name I like. Landman, Hines, Phillips, Harrison, and Jair. I offered Jair a 4-year 65. I might pull the offer on Simmons. I think we offered him a 4-year 45. Let's be honest, he ain't going to accept that. But Landman is a star middle linebacker that I can use as a backup for Schobert in the future. Mcglinchey, of course, starter out the gate. Barlow, another backup linebacker, but he's young. Normal development. Hines, normal development. Normal for Phillips. Starting strong safety for Harrison. Probably trade off Neal. Or not Neal. The other guy. And then Jair, of course. Immediate starter. Probably didn't need Jair, but I got greedy. I ain't gonna lie. We traded Jawan Taylor, Cam Robinson, and a 5th next for 44 from the Chargers, which is an absolute steal for them. Kind of sad that we actually gave that to our conference rivals, but obviously a massive steal for them. We save about 4 mil with each of them, so not mad about that. We have our starter there. So we're pretty much set on the offensive line. We only really have to replace Linder and Norwell. Linder a little bit later, though, because, of course, he is a decently high overall. Can't get rid of Carl Joseph, but he's not really making that much, so that's totally fine. Not going to start him over Stearns, though, because Stearns with that star does have quite a bit of potential. And, yeah, I mean, that's pretty much that. Let's get into the draft. Really what we're looking for is maybe a left guard and or center. Wide receivers are set, I think, in my opinion, defensively. Like I said, maybe a middle, but really, I mean, in my opinion, it's literally just O-line at this point. We got a decent bit of backups. We got QT, we got John Ross, so we add a bit of speed. We get Herndon as a backup tight end. We get Jalen Holmes as a backup, and then we do not get the full, but we can never get a damn fullback around here. What's this? Josh Allen. Yes, but no. Apparently, Simmons was still, like, mulling the offers over. We also get Pettis, so we get a little bit too many backups, ain't gonna lie. Marquel Lee is a backup. We did not get Mailata, and, of course, we did not get Simmons. But like I said, as of what we need to draft, I don't know. We have pick 15, and, I mean, tell me what we need to draft. Like, maybe a line. Holy forehead. Maybe we need a left guard / center. But, I mean, outside of that, what do you really draft? Defensively, like I said, middle linebacker maybe, but Landman, 69 overall, 23-year-old star. maybe not. He's like a Joe Schobert, like, youngster, like, look-alike. Corners, obviously not after Jair. Maybe a safety, but I think Stearns you can rock with. It's just keep on playing, really. It's just the draft. We don't need it. We really don't. So everything we wanted is kind of gone at 15. We have Ball, who's in early second. I really don't know if he's even worth it, though. But, I mean, outside of that, like, what can we really draft? We had a DT in the middle up here, but they both went. I mean, I guess Ramondre Ball. I mean, it's going to be it's normal development. What to say? It's going to be a bust, but what can we really do? All right, like we said, I don't feel like we need anything. So 44, 47, and a 7th next for pick 10. I mean, that lineman was a bad pick, so why draft? They get a 73 overall corner, so already most definitely worth it. And let's see what they get in the second pick. They get, okay, maybe, I don't know if the guy's hit him, but maybe not so much on that one. And then with this pick, do we just take another? I mean, I don't really know what else we'd take. Do we take another lineman, I guess? Richard Thomas looks similar. 6'7", though. And another normal. Oh, my Lord. What a nightmare. All right, we get to 97, which is actually the last pick in the draft for us, and we're probably going to be taking this linebacker. Do we have anyone else, though? That corner actually might be worth taking as well, mid-5th. Najee McDougal, pretty decently fast. We're going to take him, 67 overall, normal as expected. Yeah, I mean, I'm going to go to the 5th round. If the corner's there, we'll take him. If not, I'm done with the draft. He's not, so I'm done with the draft. I believe this to be Season 3, technically Year 2 for us. And we have a pretty decent-looking offense. Obviously, I don't think we're there just yet, but if Trevor Lawrence plays like he did last season, maybe we can make the playoffs. It would not surprise me here. 84 overall already. And why does this Hamilton guy keep pushing for starter? No one knows. Marco Wilson's supposed to be number 3 corner. We'll get that fixed in a second. Stearns, obviously, it's starter. But we're ready to go. We're looking all right. Or we have some re-signings. Linder, maybe. James Robinson, I suppose. Allen will knock that out real quick. Let's just give him the whole damn ship. Here you go. Here's all the money we can afford. It's not true, but don't tell him that. 2-year, let's give him a 3-year. Lambo gets a 3-year, 3 to 13.7. Norwell, I don't even know what overall he's going to be. I haven't really seen too many like star guys that are in their 30s, so like I'm not really sure, what the number is going to be there. I think we can give Linder a 3-year, though. I think he won't regress too much. I haven't even seen him regress once yet, and he started at, 28, so that seems fine. James Robinson, I don't know if I want to give him... I'll give him a 5-year. I don't want to give him any more because, I don't know, those numbers haven't been super impressive. All right, here we go. We are in the playoffs at 9-7. We were doing really well. We were 7-4, 7-5, one of the two. And yes, I do know this. Thank you very much. And we choked it. However, the rest of the division was really bad, so we kind of got in by default. 9-7, usually 9-7 is good enough to make the playoffs, though. So I'm cool with that. The Titans, Colts, all of them were very, very bad. So thankfully, in that measure, I'm only showing this just so you guys know we didn't force any losses or anything like that. But yeah, we got lucky. Got lucky the division was kind of bad because 9-7 is usually good enough, like we said, but sometimes you do miss. Lawrence was worse, but still good enough. And speaking of worse, I guess it wasn't worse, but just good enough. James Robinson just probably going, because he's not the fastest guy in the world. Barely getting over 1,000. Gets 10 touchdowns. Could go to Superstar, hopefully. Kuth. If that isn't Superstar, who deserves it? Honestly. Rondale Moore was decent. Chark was okay. LaVisca, Robinson was actually pretty damn good. O-line, Daniel Falalale, yikes. Mcglinchey, glad to see that he played just as bad as Robinson, even though he's way better. Miles Jack with 7.5 sacks. We're in a 4-3, right? Please tell me we're in a 4-3. That's not what I wanted to see. Interceptions. Cool. Lambo, really not worth the contract, honestly. As far as awards go, Lawrence at 8. Don't think we would have won much on this one, if any, actually. And we did not. I mean, unless it was kicker, which I don't think we would have hit with 5 misses. The thing is, we're going against the Cleveland Browns, so even though we're both an 88 overall, our odds really aren't super great here. They really aren't. Their quarterback is someone named Jamie Newman. That sounds so familiar. Regardless, the second quarter starts with us up by 3. That's gone down by 1. Okay, both teams are kind of struggling here, but we will take the 3-point lead at halftime. It is now all tied up. Man, can we put up a touchdown, please? Thank you with the 2-point. This is a close one. Defense did it as the offense holds on, and we knock off the Cleveland Browns. I mean, that's almost like a mini Super Bowl win already. Jamie Newman, 3 touchdowns, 2 picks. Trevor Lawrence, 2 touchdowns, 0 picks. Not as good, but still good enough. Looking at the receiving numbers, our tight end, man, he is a beast. DJ Shark was actually pretty good, too. Sack totals, McNeil, hero with 3 of them. Stearns and Jack with a pick each. And Lambo, way to make up for it, buddy. 5 for 5, 3 for 3 on the extra points. That is a good clutch game. All right, divisional, who is this one going to be against? The Raiders. Okay, I mean, like, I know any given Sunday, especially in Madden Sim, but if we could beat the Browns, like, who can't we beat, honestly? Like, the Saints, maybe? The Ravens, I suppose, are pretty tough, so hopefully Pittsburgh wins, kinda. Looking at the game, though, a lot better start this time. I mean, it's a lot worse of a team, but still, we're not going to take it too lightly. 17-0, 17-3. This is why you don't take it too lightly. Offense, stop. I know the defense gave up some points, right? But offense seemed to be giving up easy completion or easy turnovers. It is all tied out. That does not look like it's going to stand, though. This is a yikes from me, dog. Like, I don't want to participate because, like, the team is kind of, like, young still. But, like, oh, don't need to. Lambo's done. Lambo's out of here, dude. Can we trade him? He missed an extra point. Are you actually for real? I don't care if we just signed him a 3-year. He would be gone in real life. The fans, I mean, I just don't think you would have a stadium to come to next season if you kept him. Like, I just feel like as far as an investment goes, you have to take the hit. He missed it. It wasn't even blocked. Oh, my God. This is why I don't like EA. He's a superstar kicker, and he missed the extra point. This happens too much in Sim. You've got to be joking me. The most heartbreaking loss I've ever seen or had. Of course, the Raiders make it all the way. I don't know if we would have won in overtime, but still. And the Giants win the Super Bowl. Okay, I did not mean to sim it that far, but hopefully we don't need to. Really? Bro, that's not superstar. I don't know how you get it. I really don't. James Robinson, fair enough. Like, it was kind of close. It felt like maybe he wasn't going to get it. Miles Jack goes to X Factor, which is nice to see. Nice. And I think that was pretty much it for the defensive side of things. Yikes. Missing an extra point is what costs you a potential win to go to the championship. That's a yikes. Trent Williams is here quite a bit of time. I'm a little surprised by that. As far as, I mean, signings go here, we do need a left guard. We have the money. Why not sign Joel Bitonio? Like, I think he would be on a contract year of the year. We need to re-sign players, so we could probably get rid of him. I don't know if that's actually factual, but probably, right? As far as free agents go, though, overall, I mean, not great. Really not great a name, so I mean, maybe a backup or two here or there, but yeah, not going to be a big signing other than our guard that we're trying to get. Bit of a yikes, we do not get Joel Bitonio. We get a backup safety. We really don't need one, though. Let's see if we can find a different lineman. And we don't even get Norwell back. Wow. And yet another freaking fullback rejected. We trade pick 9, Carl Joseph, and a 4th next year for 16 and 48 from the Chargers. And they take a 78 overall DT. I mean, if we needed a DT, maybe I would have scouted that position, but we don't, so I did not. I mean, I suppose, do we have our left end? Oh, our left end is gone from the list. What about these guys? Maybe. I had a left end and actually looked pretty damn good. I might actually just trade down again. Howie Flynn, Clay Burnett. Clay Burnett looks pretty decent. Best looks okay. Harden looks better. I'd say Harden's better than Burnett, but Burnett is higher. We could use like 1 or 2. What about this guy? Early second. Let's just take that guy now. That guy looks like a can't miss player. 7.7. You can't go wrong with that. Looks like a god. And he is. 78 overall. Number 1 in true talent. Is he? Oh, he is actually a pass rusher. It said run stopper. Okay, never mind. We kind of got lucky. I want to compare him to the guy that we did have an eye on, though. And then what's this pick going to be? They have a wide receiver up there. Bobby Carter. He's not a bad player, but once again, I don't think wide receiver is something we really need. Clay Burnett we're going to go for, and he's hidden. Okay, so that's huge. I don't think we need any other linemen, do we? Let me look. We could use a center in the future, I suppose, but we have him on a 3 year, so, we're contractually, we're not looking to get rid of him. But if Harden, I don't know. Let's trade this for next year, and then if Harden's there at 25, we'll take him. Harden is there. What about this guy? Oh, I never finished scouting him. That guy kind of is worth it, though. Joey Harden, built to play center/guard, so if he is actually decent, he might be worthy of starting at some point. Maybe not this year, but okay, this is already the best draft I've had, probably this Madden, outside of obviously the user draft classes, but the thing is, we didn't really need him. Like, I don't even think we even needed the guard. We would have been fine with what we had. Leverett is there. Eric Leverett, I suppose we'll take him. 72 overall normal, pretty damn fast. I don't know what my obsession with grabbing every single safety possible is, but, here we are. PJ Reese, 234. Kind of looks like a Chenault type of player, ironically enough. Let's move on to our next pick, though. Whatever's there, we'll take. Really don't, once again, have much to go for. It's really going to be like, can we afford anyone once we have to pay Trevor? We have both of them there. Wide receiver's not as big of a need as running back, technically. We'll take Zach Rich. We'll take the speedster. Elusiveness, yeah, okay. Injury's been low on a couple of the players we drafted. Not that it matters for us, but, in the sense of if you were to use them, I suppose it's kind of disgustingly bad. So as far as our hiddens go, obviously Cobb is a god, and we may even start him over Chason already, but Burnett, who is, how big is he actually? Is he 6'7"? If he's 6'7", he might actually have to not start. 6'6", okay, he can probably play guard. He is star, we'll keep him at guard, and then Harden, 6'4", probably makes more sense at guard. His development is star, so I suppose we'll put him at center and, just sit behind Linder for a while. And that was the only hiddens we had. Oh, yeah, I wanted to see the pass rusher we missed. Because, of course, Cobb was an absolute steal of a player, obviously. I think he was a left end. Yeah, Jeremy Brooks, 78 overall hidden. Okay, he's on the slower side, but boy, does he look like a god. He may be an X Factor. He very well could be. And he is. Woohoo! Our guy has more potential in the future. The fact that he's fast, but yikes. Actually, maybe it was Mooney. Well, if it was Mooney, that's fine, but I think we had both of them on the list. I don't remember who I was going to take, though. We trade Chason to the Saints for 21. Obviously, a lot of potential, but needs a contract. We could probably afford him, but Cobb is literally just as good as him already, and he's 2 years younger on a fresh contract. You don't draft someone this good and not start him, so we're hoping he could develop decently because, of course, we just traded Chason away. All right, 88 overall team in year 4, but technically 3 for us, I believe. The O-line has taken a bit of a hit, but the team is still really good. Chark is a 91 overall. Rondale Moore is an 85. It's a solid roster. It's just we got to get over the hump of losing to teams that don't deserve to win. That's pretty much it. It's a real. You really can't look at anything other than maybe Schobert to replace. Really, it's maybe Joe, Mama, and then center. But we already have Harden waiting, so that's really it. Oh, okay. Maybe there's a position I can think of that we can replace. Because Miles Jack is asking for a lot of money, a 6-year 109 that's nearing 20 mil a year. Chenault is asking for a very low deal. We'll give him a 4-year. Excited to stay. Miles Jack's going to be a tag. I think it's a tag, and then, if you see other players that maybe can replace him, I just don't think you can afford him, and then all the players we're about to have to pay. Hey, Cobb is star development. We're ahead to the playoffs. The worst part is we lose to the Browns. That may have actually put him in the freaking playoffs. It didn't. Whew. We almost were the reasons. We were really, we did really well, and then we started choking. We were 8-0, I believe, and then we just lost a few, and then lost the final two, which is yikes. We are playing like the best team in the league, though, so let's take a look at these numbers. 4,600 yards, 34 touchdowns, 7 interceptions. Rushing, that should be enough to get James finally to superstar, but we'll see. Receiving, Rondeo should be superstar. Chark, not bad. Cuth, I wish those yards were up, but maybe enough. Maybe touchdowns is what matters for dev-ups for tight ends. I don't know. Looking at defensively now, Cobb with just as good as any of Chase on seasons, just in his rookie year. Allen's been kind of iffy. Pick totals were really low. Kicking, finally, Lambeau playing like he should, even though he missed that extra point in the playoffs. 11 for 11 is obviously really nice. As far as awards, maybe Cobb Rookie of the Year. I don't really think there's too much we would have won. Trevor was at number 2. I'm surprised at the lack of touchdowns. Rookie of the Year, no. Defensive Rookie of the Year, down to 3. Okay, not even close to what I thought. Rondale, best wide receiver. And then maybe best kicker. Yeah, best kicker. Moving on to the divisional already. Maybe the rebuild's over right here. I don't know. This team's pretty good, so we'll see. The Bengals at 10-6. We're in 92, they're in 88. So if not this year, then next year for sure. Seen on the bottom that the Raiders lost, so hopefully that's enough for us to maybe push on. But of course, we got to win this game first, so it doesn't really matter. 21-10, not a bad start to the game. Bengals are doing well though. 28-17, we're putting up some points, but they are as well. So definitely not over yet. 35-17, looking strong. 2 touchdown deficit, and defense holds on. So we win 35-20. Lawrence, 2 touchdowns, 0 picks. Burrow, 1 touchdown, 0 picks. We had a lot of rushing touchdowns on top of it. Wow, we put up some points on offense. Offense did pretty well. Sack totals, meh. Picks, no. Lambeau, okay, he didn't miss an extra point. That's, progress. I mean, we got some upgrades as well, so we're going to get even better. All right, the Tennessee Titans, 92 to their 87, so we're slightly better than the last overalls deficit. Well, for the other side, advantage, I suppose. Of course, our division rival, which makes things that much crazier. Dallas and Tampa, I believe it said, on the other side of things. Defense did really well for somebody. Somebody drove down, got stopped, so okay, defense did well for them. But it's a very close game here, 10-7 halftime. You gotta put up points there. That is going to be the thing that you look back on, and it's the reason you lose. This is scary, man. Touchdown, nice. Down by 5 again. Defense is struggling. Just don't give them a touchdown. I don't see us winning this game. Defense got to make a stop. 2nd and 9. I want to come in. Like, look at the plays they're going to choose. It's 3rd and 3, and you're going to be running, like, pass coverage stuff. Could you, like, not do that? Thank you. Oh, I thought it was a fake to the freaking the running back to the outside. And that should be a punt, right? Like, we're all invested in this. I don't mind playing it. Ugh. Oh, look at the moves. Oh, I forgot about. Oh, crap. I forgot it's next gen. Oh, no. Oh, no. Like, I don't even know if the sliders are good for our, like, Bulldogs and our, what is it called? Bulldogs and Washington series. It's just so hard to play on next gen that, like, it just happens that way. And the tight end is wide open, and he gets out of bounds to the 45. Down 5 with plenty of time. We just got to make the plays. I'm not worried about the time so much. Okay, dude, if he's not in, like, what are we even doing out here? I'm not really worried about the time as much as I am the actual, like, action of getting the freaking yards and the actual touchdown itself. Which I suppose kind of is the time, isn't it? That is very interesting. Rondale Moore catches it, but that is not a sharp route at all. Our routes just don't actually work. But, I mean, it worked, but it doesn't, it didn't work at the same time. I don't know. Lawrence wearing number 7. We never changed the number, but, hey, the success has been there. And he's in the zone. Rondale's going to catch it, but he will be staying inbounds. Massive game. I mean, we've played, but we haven't really played that much, so shout out to Lawrence for having a game here. Yeah, he is open. I didn't even see that at first, but good thing the thing flashed. It distracted me. Drag. I mean, honestly, do you even want the double move? We'll take it, but Rondale again. Just don't get fumbled. Ooh, we look like we're about to strip. We hurry up to the line and run the ball. All right, Robinson. Oh, what is that blocking, dude? Come on, man. I might just take that shot to Chark. It's a little high. Chark tries, but that ball is too far overthrown. 3rd and goal from the 8. Like, what I said didn't make sense, but now that we're here, it makes sense, right? Like, I don't worry about the time. I'm worried about actually completing this. Does he hit this? Does he hit this? I don't know what that means, but we get the score, and we're moving on to the Super Bowl. That's the one, unless they get it. Yo, I don't trust this game. I'm just going to run it. Oh, you can't run it there. You got Chark so open. Watch him bait this. Thank you. Why is he That's EA's coding. EA codes the game for that to happen. You'd be the worst wide receiver of all time for missing that. Oh my. And we give him a squib that's going to set him up nicely to the 37. Yeah, they did waste like 3 seconds. Where are they going to go? Hail Mary? They are not. Ooh, they got Bateman. Remember when we were going to draft Bateman? Look at Bateman. Over the middle. What an angle. This has got to be a bait, right? Like they must have audibled to an out or something. Nope, it's code. Thank God for EA's coding. Oh, that's underthrown. Oh, no way, dude. Not a chance, dog. Not a chance. Defense. Yeah, we ain't doing that. We ain't doing that. I'm going to watch to see if I actually penalized him, which, of course, the NFL would never call this flag. Where do they call the foul? Do they show it? Oh, that must be where it is, where I'm adjusting to the ball, and I don't even touch the man. There's no pass interference. Let me see. This is Stearns, right? Okay, so obviously it wasn't here because we never even touched him. And we're turning back for the ball. The tight end never gets touched. And we'll be force winning this game because holy crap, EA, you are bad at coding. Could you imagine? Could you imagine your season ends with Chark dropping a wide open pass because you literally pretty much have to spam Y to get the ball off in time because you get so limited, and then he doesn't catch it anyways, even though he's naked open, and then you get a penalty, a pass interference penalty where you sneeze on the guy pre-COVID or post-COVID or whatever you will. Oh my. I actually am so bad. I just gave the wrong team the win. Why am I so dumb, dude? Are you actually for real? That's the EA gods wanting that to happen. Oh, no, dude. Okay, so the only way to really go about this is probably to sim a whole season. Unless the Titans win. If the Titans win, then we can make the argument that we would win because we were the better team. But we will sim anyways just to see. So the Titans did win. I'm going to say that that was a Super Bowl victory for us. But just to be 100% fair, we're going to go sim all the way down. Oh my God. Why am I the way I am? That's all I want to know. That's all I want to know. I'm not interested. Of course, we go for the tag. That was the... Thank you. That was the tag. I can't believe I'm actually that slow. Like, obviously, the rebuild was a success, Super Bowl win or not. So, I mean, we're done with this one afterwards, whether we win the Super Bowl or not. Pick 12, they go with Mcglinchey. Pass rush, I don't really need him. You go with a safety. Very low overall. Really, really slow. I mean, if this guy's not a superstar or better, that is a massive, massive bust of a pick. And he is star. That is a yikes. Once again, I've made the argument in the past that you can make the argument that star as a 67 overall is worse than normal because, once again, the lower overall you are, the higher XP boost you get when you actually get that breakout success. So what we're going to do here is it really doesn't matter how many games we win. So I'm going to go 14 and 2 or 12 and 4 like last time, actually. We're headed to the playoffs. Do we have the bye week like last time? We do. I mean, I guess we'll take a look at the stats. Why not? 4,600. He forced one. 39 touchdowns, 12 picks, 4,600 yards. James Robinson. Did he ever go to Superstar? He did not. I mean, if that isn't Superstar, none of those. Did Quaith? What? Quaith, maybe. I don't know, dude. It's a name that just... did you really expect me to say the name of all names? Ooh! This team did well. I know we force won, but 12-4 is still really good for force winning. 12-4 is really good for force winning. I need to sleep. In fairness, I am running on low sleep. I actually fixed my sleep schedule today, so hopefully we can get a stream in very, very soon. Let's take a look at the Super Bowl. Obviously, we have to do some force winning here. Oh, Lord. Oh, Lord. Actually, you know what we're going to do? Instead of that, I mean, like, we were guaranteed to make the playoffs anyways, right? We have, like, the best overall team in the league. Let's take a look. Of course, we will force win if we lose, but I'm just kind of curious. You know, let's see if we can do this the right way. Even though we choked it last time. Obviously, we didn't even get a chance at the Super Bowl when we should have. Oh, man. I would actually say that, honestly, we may have deprived this team of a good season. 12-4 is good, but we might have been 13-3 good or 14-2 good, as we do have a 95 overall team here with the Jacksonville Jaguars. 23-7. Oh, my Lord, the scoring. 30-15. Like I said, we didn't need the force win, so I'm kind of glad we actually did it this way. Let's see if we make the championship, or win the championship anyways, and do something in the Super Bowl. Derek Carr is still there, huh? If you say so, man. That was a quick season. We didn't even have to draft. Fairness, we didn't need to draft, so we will be ending this, roster. What is it called? Save file once this is over, obviously. The Titans rematch. Oh, my Lord, EA. You sons of guns. You screwed me. Absolutely sold me down the damn river. Unbelievability. Cloak. Go to the end of the game. All right, it's an interesting 0-all game. 3-0. Man, what a score between these division rivals. They're just absolutely killing each other here. 10-7 to start the second half. Oh, we're seeing some scoring. There's some life in the wrong side. Come on, Jacksonville. Stop sucking. There we go. That looks good to me. There we go. And we win the game. Going to the Super Bowl legitimately now. I mean, last time it was legitimately too. That call would have been like, honestly, you murder the referees if they call that. Like, honestly, like, you hope it's COVID time, because if there's full fans, wow, both kickers missed in pretty mild weather. If there's full fans and it's Jacksonville fans, that would probably be a murder. No time. I mean, that's literally handing a team a Super Bowl trip. And it's not even fair, you know? If it's at least fair, you kind of be like, okay, I guess. Of course, it's Green Bay. People are going to think that's rigged. 8-8 especially. Looking at DevUps, James Robinson and Mr. Rondale Moore go to Superstar. James Robinson looking all rightly fast. 87 speed's okay. Did he? Oh, maybe he already had Superstar, did he? I don't even know. No DevUp for the tight end. Defensively, Monty Rice. Was that this season he went to X Factor? Maybe it was last season. May have been last season, because we kind of just like completely skipped over the Super Bowl. Josh Allen would have been this season. And Harrison, I don't actually know. Yeah, it would have been last season. So it's a great team. I mean, I don't know how much more you could really do with this team. So let's try it. Let's get it. See if we can get that Super Bowl. Come on. 88 for them, 96 for us. So yeah, I mean, if we lose this one, that's kind of unfair. But life's not fair, kids, so expect us to lose. Right, here we are, Super Red, and now it's not. Atlanta must be the stadium. I think I would have known by now. It's like always the same, isn't it? 3-0, 10-0. Hold up, Green Bay. I'm going to need you to relax at 8-8. 10-3, 6-10. God, this is not a fun experience for me right now. 13-10, it's still not fun. It's still not. Even now, it's not fun. I told you it wasn't. I told you it wasn't. And now it's fun. Legitimately done it. Didn't even need to do the offseason. We let the game do the offseason. We technically got an extra season, and so I'm happy. Is that Jalen Hurts? That would be a strange sequence of events, wouldn't it? Be really strange. But Jacksonville is on top. They win the Super Bowl. All it took was for the Jets to absolutely cuck their fan base for a guaranteed another 15 years. Congratulations, New York. You really outdo yourselves. Can't lie. Looks like Brevin Jordan is there as well. Jalen Hurts as well, obviously, like we mentioned. Player of the game was Trevor Lawrence, MVP of the Super Bowl, 390 yards, 3 touchdowns, 1 interception. Freaking insanely accurate game, 74.4%. I don't know what, like, over 300 yards or over a certain amount of attempts. That's got to be some sort of record, right? I would imagine, maybe. I mean, that's very, very high. Of course, at the podium now, Chark, Lawrence, others. Trying to think of who would be on the thumbnail. You guys already know, but I don't. And obviously, it was a weird finish, but it was the right finish. Could have been back-to-back, but we in our hearts know we won back-to-back, right? So that's all that matters to me. Take a look at the full season stat or the game stats and call it a game. Jalen Hurts, yikes. Rushing hasn't been great in the postseason for James Robinson at all, but good enough, I suppose. Kinda, not really. Josh Allen with 1.5, half for Miles. DJ Reed with a pick. Kicking was pretty smooth, and yeah, I mean, it was just a close game that we won. No, like, ugliness in that one. But anyways, hopefully you guys enjoyed the video. If you did, maybe leave a like. Subscribe if you're new. We do a ton of franchise, and I mean a ton of franchise. Maybe follow me on Twitter, Jeromepkr. Second channel, PKR Plays, which you'll probably see a clip of, or a couple of clips of some Cyberpunk in a little bit. Maybe check it out. I don't know. I mean, we're still kind of starting on the series-ish, so you wouldn't be that far behind. It wouldn't take much to catch up. And then maybe twitch.tv/Jeromepkr, which will have a stream maybe even tonight, but most likely Friday night, if not tonight. Anyways, thanks for watching. Hopefully you guys come back for next video, but until next video, see ya. Oh my god. I can't just do Grand Theft Auto because it's Cyberpunk. Got him. Oh, they can.
Will it be Angel or Sky?
Uh-oh, I forgot. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Damn it! I had a 50-50 shot and I sold!
Here, take a load off.
Oh, please don't take your load off onto me. Whoa, look at us. Yow, yow.
Maybe you could talk to those girls, see if we can cut in front.
I'll just do this.